Hello everybody, it's been a while since I have made a video and posted it. I've made quite a few videos since I last posted and just never got the time to edit them and post them for you guys. And that also would include the Saladin MGE and a few other events. So some things are changing as far as my strategy versus KVK1. KVK1 was 4 kingdoms for anyone who isn't aware of the change that Lilith has made. This KVK2 is going to be 8 kingdoms, and these are our participating kingdoms at this time. Now, we're going through the events, Zenith of Power, pre-KVK, Crusader rankings. So as you can see here, I am not pushing as near as much as I did last time, and the biggest reason primarily why I'm not pushing is because I typically will use what I have in stock as far as speed ups and resources. I might save some here and there, but I'll use them as I go and then purchase more, and then through the rewards I'll use those as I go. There are players who have been saving all the bundles that they've purchased, all of the rewards they've received, and everything, all the above, since pre-KVK 1. And to financially beat that would cost a lot of money, right? More money than it would be worth. So if we look at Zenith of Power, for example, because I've been asked quite a bit, am I going to push for Zenith? I'm just going to reach the 1 million points, get my 5 gold heads, and call it good. But if you look, I am almost at the 1 million point, but you got to look at, there are players right now who are at, let's say, 23 million right now. That's the highest. And but look at the reward. I participated in KVK1 Zenith of Power. I was pushing for T5. It just made sense. And it was essentially that final push that most players aren't doing. There are those players who have already reached T5 before Zenith, and then there was those players who weren't going to quite make it to Zenith. They were going to unlock T5 after Zenith. I happen to be unlocking T5 during the time of Zenith. I made a massive push, came in 9th place. It just made sense. For KVK2, the second Zenith of Power, again, it's not going to make sense for me to push. So let's look at the rewards. The speed ups, not really a big deal. I'll spend way more speed ups than I would get back through the rewards. The equipment materials choice chest, now that is a good reward, but it's not any. I can definitely get that through bundles, through the puzzle box event, for less money. And this is assuming I get first place, right? 20 gold heads, right? Again, I could go and unlock, or go and spend 40,000 gems. That's a little bit less than $200, and get the same amount of gold heads in the VIP shop. 10,000 gems, again, getting those gems through bundles, a lot cheaper. Spirit of the Age, I'm not a big fan of name plaques. I mean, there's some cool ones, but it's really not, anything special to me. Avatar frame. Again, I don't use an avatar frame. I use the gold ring, the standard one that everyone gets when they start. So, it would be cool just to collect it, but I wouldn't use it. Now let's talk about the skin. This is what most people are pushing for, is the skin. It's an archer skin, as I predicted. And I'm a cavalry player, secondary archers, but primarily cavalry. And if you look, cavalry health goes down 5%. That's terrible. Health is the best stat that you can get, and I would be missing out on 5% health for an archer. My primary is El Cid, and I believe, let's take a look. El Cid, let's see here. So as you can see, his equipment's okay. It's really not the best. It's a little bit subpar compared to free-to-play players, compared to their primary. So, there should be all purple here, 2 accessories, and maybe 1 or 2 legendary for low spenders and free-to-play players. So he is a little subpar, but that's not my main focus. He's just a secondary. He's just to have as a decent march for out in the field. And he's at 5.55 too. Pretty decent, but not gonna make the difference between winning a field fight and not. So to kind of wrap this up, winning the first Zenith, I got an infantry skin. It's nice if I was an infantry main player. I think it would be nice if later on in the game, I maxed out the equipment for cavalry. I moved on to infantry, and I have infantry set as my main garrison troop type. I think it would be a good skin if I'm being attacked, if my city's being attacked. But the archer skin, I really couldn't, it couldn't make any sense of spending that kind of money for a skin that I just absolutely would not use at all. Because I hardly ever use the infantry skin. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm just going to push to get my 1,000,000 points. I'll continue to push. I'll save resources. But it's just not going to make sense for KVK 2. Now KVK 3, I may consider it depending on what the rewards are. So we'll have to see, and that'll give me time to save up and ultimately spend and use everything that I've saved up for KVK 3. We just have to see how KVK 2 goes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll post some more videos as we go into KVK 2 to keep you guys updated. If anyone who is allied with us for KVK 2 or enemies, welcome to the channel. I'll be posting just information and strategies that I have for everyone to see. Feel free to take advantage of any of that information or not. I'm just trying to be very transparent with how I play. No, not really any secrets out there. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.